In Matthew chapter 6 verse 11, Jesus was teaching them and he said, give us this day our daily bread. That means if you eat bread daily, man shall not live by bread alone. If you eat bread daily, then you must also what? Eat the word of God daily. Because the business of the word is a daily business. Nothing can replace the business of the word. You can be a choir director, you can be a prayer leader, you can be the head of ushering and protocol. That does not exonerate you from the daily feeding requirement of the word, because the eating of the word is a daily business. In Luke chapter 11 verse 3, it says, give us day by day our daily bread. Day by day. In Acts chapter 2 verse 46, it said they continued daily in breaking of bread. The business of the word must be a daily thing. If you don't route your daily routine around the word, not too long you will discover that your spirit man will become weak. And if your spirit man becomes weak, not too long you will become a victim, either of sin and iniquity, or of sickness and death, or of poverty and frustration. Because you will come to realize and discover that Jesus, the bread of life, is the sustainer of man on the face of the earth. And so every time your daily ration is depleted, you will discover that not too long sickness will come from somewhere. And then you are wondering what is happening. It means you are not being fed daily, because the word is supposed to be your defense against invasions. The word is supposed to be your nourisher and your sustainer. A pastor can give you covering, but the covering of a pastor is to a level. The true insurance system of a believer in this world is not another man, it's the word of life. That's why you have to feed on the word daily. The way Christianity have been taught in Africa, it looks as if when you have a pastor or a covering, as we call it, your activity with God, either on the altar or on the word, can end, and there's no problem. So long as you honor your father in the Lord, or you honor your pastor with seed, you do everything they say to do, you assume that everything is well. No man can be another man's insurance. The true insurance that we have in this kingdom primarily is the word.